Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking into Major Johnny Thompson, why he was sitting behind Harry and Meghan at the Jubilee celebrations, and there's a rumour that Harry is annoyed that he has to go through Major Thompson to get to King Charles now, and there's a bit of beef there. So let's have a look into the cards and see what we can find out about the situation, see what the cards have to say, for entertainment purposes only, of course. But before I begin, if you're new here, hi, hello, thank you very much for being here. Please consider subscribing, liking and sharing. It really helps the channel out. If you've been here for a while, thank you so much for your support, guys. You are immense, and thank you. Thanks for being here. We have got a new way to support the channel. It's the emotional support coven. For £2.99 a month, you get extra videos, my absolute thanks and appreciation, extra readings, and a members only live stream during the month as well. So there's lots of stuff going on. So yeah, let me have a look and to see what is happening with Major Thompson. So let's see, why was he put behind them at the Jubilee celebrations earlier this year? They knew something was coming up. It feels like they knew that there was changes in the air. They have had enough with Harry and Meghan. There is distrust there. They feel like the destructive force, and he was there to be kind of on guard. They are very aware of the cruelty and unnecessariness of it all. So he was put there to stop them, because they're getting Five of Pentacles crossing the tower. They are on the outs. They don't know necessarily how far they are on the outs, but they are on the outs, definitely. And they were being managed. What was known about the situation? The Empress in reverse. So you've got this cold woman, this disruptive person, this person who is unwilling to show affection, care and generosity to other people. And the Five of Swords in reverse shows that they were very aware that there was sneaky behavior going on. They are so onto them, guys. He was put there as a kind of watching them, because they knew they were up to some kind of no good. There was such a disruptive force with the Empress in reverse there. They were worried that there was going to be more negative attention, that there was going to be more things created and said. They're very untrusting of Meghan, very, which you can't blame them, but there is that energy there that they were just really untrusting of Meghan, and this is why he was there. The Emperor in reverse. So King Charles is worried about, no, it's not, it's something to do with Prince Philip's death, and they're worried about that. Something happened with Harry around Prince Philip's death. That's made them do this. That's made them watch him like a hawk. Yeah, they're totally over it, completely over it. And though while Charles and William and things will still have a little bit of hope somewhere, because there's blood relations with Harry, they really feel like they've been stabbed in the back. Two of Swords. Interesting. They don't know. They're in the dark about doing these things in a way, as much as they're onto them. But they feel like they're fated to do it. They feel like they have to do it. They have to take some kind of action. And it's not something that's easy for them at all. They feel like they're going in blind. They don't know how they're going to react. With the Ten of Swords there and the Wheel of Fortune, I'd say that they feel like this is a fated time. They feel like things have been done. And this is why Johnny Thompson was behind them. What concerns them is the Four of Cups. So those temper tantrums, things going off and being kicked off for no reason. What they want is foundation. They're just saying, basically, go off, be happy, do your thing, but don't involve us. This is they're very aware of what they'll say to each other, how they'll behave when they're around anything to do with the royal family. Very interesting. And that's why he was there. I wonder if, because they feel like there's this instant feeling of being stabbed in the back, they wonder if Major Thompson caught anything about what they were saying between them. And this has led them to just be like, nah, we're done. We're absolutely done with this. Completely done with this. Let's have a look and see if there's anything we can get about the story about Prince Harry, the rumour that Prince Harry has to go through Major Thompson to get to his father. Because remember, he had a direct line to the Queen. Okay, the Star. There's a new way of doing things. A new way of doing things. King Charles is definitely reshaping and making things happen behind the scenes in his own way. It's quite clever, really. There's the Ten of Swords. What's crossing them in reverse? No, the Three of Swords, sorry. The Three of Swords in reverse shows that there is some heartbreak. He is getting over this. There's like some heartbreak and some pain that has been caused to them that they're having to get over quite quickly. So I would say in the first two cards, Knight of Cups in reverse. They think it's emotional, immature, it's emotional, going around having bad blood, spilling emotions everywhere, being on the Knight of Cups in reverse, definitely feeling there's emotional maturity. The Nine of Swords underneath shows that there is some anxiety that's went on around this. The Knight of Cups above, I think they're doing this because they see Prince Harry as being emotionally immature and emotionally hostile. The Nine of Swords, it has caused them a great deal of stress, but with the Star there is a clarity of thought that, yeah, and with the Three of Swords, they know it'll cause hurt, they know it'll wound people, but they're going to do it anyway. I would say that, yeah, he has to. Let's see what's leaving the situation. But whether it'll last. The Seven of Cups, they weren't too sure whether they were going to do this or not. This was kind of up in the air. They feel a little bit kind of gaslit as well by the whole situation surrounding Harry. Two of Pentacles, change in balance. It's a difficult change. It's not an easy change. With the Two of Pentacles, it's a very work-life balance, and I suppose it's really difficult being in the royal family because their business is their family, if you know what I mean. But they're finding it very kind of Seven of Wands there, so they're feeling like they're defensive. There's this having to defend themselves from him. They are being very kind of like protective of themselves, with the Queen of Swords surrounding them as well. That's interesting. There's somebody who is very clever, a female. There might be some courtier. It might be somebody who is advising the king and queen, but there is definitely a energy where they've had enough. They're cutting ties. There's a new way of doing things. You've got that Aquarius energy starting with the Star. Definitely a new way of thinking, a new way of planning, a new way of structure, and it's done ever so slightly, ever so quickly. With just little things can make a big change. So when you're saying how you communicate with me is only via this way now, instead of just bombarding me whatever and having to stop taking calls and stuff, then it's one way of taking the pressure off. What's this card that came jumping out? The Five of Cups. See what the other cards say. What they're worried about is the Ten of Cups, being shown to be emotionally cold, emotionally distant family, emotionally messy family. And here we have the outcome of it. The King of Swords. All right, then. So they don't want to be seen as being cruel, but I do feel like Harry is gonna, or Meghan or whatever, they're gonna come out and say, look what they've done. They are evil, they're nasty, how cold and calculating they can be, when actually they're just kind of doing it for their own good. The Five of Cups popping out shows that there is kind of like some sense of grief and loss and mourning around this situation, and they will be, because they did love him. He was their brother and was their son, but it does look like it is going to have to go through a there is no direct line to Dad anymore. The bank of Dad has shut, basically, and you have to speak to other people, which went down like a lead balloon. With the five, with the King of Swords there, yeah, we're going to hear about this, and they're going to try and paint this out to be cold and cruel, and how could they do this, and men in grey suits, all that stuff. But yeah, yeah. Fun fact for you all: Major Johnny Thompson was born in Morpeth, Northumberland, which isn't too far from me. So there you go. It's interesting, isn't it? So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the cards. Let me know what you think of the reading. If there's anything you'd like to add, if there's any other readings you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.